What's going on up there, folks? Happy, is it Thursday already? That is weird. Is it Thursday today, Dylan? Holy cats. Time keeps on slipping, ladies and gentlemen, into the future, and that is no lie. Today, I got a couple of cool little Reverend guitars to play for you. Ken from Reverend sent me some guitars, and of course, this is the Wildwood takeover. Wildwood's got a whole bunch of juicy doggone Reverend guitars in stock, some exclusives, of course, exclusive of my signature guitars in black and in orange, as well as that funky blue sparkle Airstream 12 I was playing the other day. All kinds of cool stuff they have a rolling as far as the exclusives to Wildwood through Reverend Guitars. This guitar is kind of a funky little device. It's a Billy Corgan signature Terz guitar. So imagine you just took a guitar and put a capo at the 5th fret, and then, hey, I see Chris Winkelholtz. He's in Deutschland walking the dog. But so it's tuned A to A, so it's like someone put a capo at the 5th fret and then chopped the guitar off. It's got the signature Billy Corgan railhammer in here, which screams like a damn banshee in heat. Greetings all. Todd asks what kind of wah-wah pedal I use. I use this wah-wah pedal. This is a jam pedal, the Wacko. It's the Wacko from Jam Pedals. I use it in the 12 o'clock position, and it goes whack, 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 whack. It goes whack, 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 whack. Those are made in Greece. Greece, one of my favorite places in the world. You know why? Because the food is delicious. The Terz, ladies and gentlemen. The Billy Corgan signature Terz from Reverend Guitars. A 21.5 inch, 21.5 inch, the scale length is 21.5. I wrote a little tune on this thing when I first got it this morning. I took it out of the case. See if I can. I did a little video on it and I put it on YouTube. But I'll try to do it. I'll try to do it right now for you if I can remember it. No, let's see what we got. Can you dig it? Reverend has done it again with a sexy little guitar. Yeah, so it's tuned to A to A. So it's like you put a capo at the 8th fret on your regular guitar and they just chopped it off. These are 10s on here. It feels quite comfortable. It's very comfy to play, by doggone it. This is kind of a bluish green, actually. Kind of a greenish blue tone hue. It's beautiful to behold. I dig it, I dig it, I dig it. Plays guitar all damn day. You know what's cool too is that I like to play an open A for slide. But with this, when you're tuning like this, you just kind of tune it down to what would be your normal tuning to open G, but it's actually going to be an A. Can you dig it? cool guitar. It is a Terz by our friends at Reverend Guitars, and this is a Billy Corgan signature Terz with a signature Billy Corgan signature rail hammer pickup. It's a doggone beast of the doggone night. Am I right or am I right? It's a doggone beast of the day or of the night. Am I right or am I right? All right, folks, I am going to switch now to another guitar I got in the mail, which is a Sensei Jr. This is a very affordable and glorious guitar with a single P90 pickup. Although the official delineation of what Reverend calls this pickup is a 9A5 bridge pickup. But I'll tell you what, it is a chunky sounding beast. Let's just hear what this thing sounds This one's really light, actually. I would say this is 7 pounds, maybe. I think we have a link to one in the description of this video. Let's go for like $6.99, something like that. Dirt cheap. So this also has the volume, the tone, and then this is the bass contour control, which actually cleans things up a little bit. That's full P90 power right there. Back it off, you get nice little in-betweens. Of course, all the Reverends come with the treble bleed switch. You don't lose any highs and you turn down the volume. So quite versatile for a single pickup guitar. Joe LaForce, you savage beast. He's saying, where are the little heats available in the States, please? They are only available through Anderton's. But from what I understand, they will deliver. People have been getting them in like 2 or 3 days from England. That's the overdrive I'm using right here. Tone by God. What guitar is this that I'm playing? Well, it is a Reverend Sensei Jr. I believe there's a link up above in the description of where you can find it at Wildwood Guitars. I think they have 2 of them in stock as we speak. And they are light as far as the weight is concerned. And they are light as far as the pocketbook is concerned as well, in comparison to a lot of stuff. So you got this bass contour control, which all these Reverend guitars have. This right here is a bass contour control, which sounds like this. Let me see if I can get a little close up in there. Okay, so this microphone here so you can hear what I'm saying, hear what I'm talking about. That's full P90 right there. That takes away a little bit of the mids and the lows. That brings it back to full pickup. Get your regular tone control. Your volume control has a treble bleed switch on so you don't lose any highs when you turn the volume down. Wacky P90, I dig it. doorbell rang there. Did you hear it? It is very easy to play, actually, Robert, right out of the gate. It's Karina. Isn't that with the volume down? Sounds good. According to the link, it's Karina. Correct. Karina. It's fun to play, I'll tell you that. Let's see what it sounds like with a little bit of Slider-Rooney, that thick old P90 coming on strong. It's a doggone good guitar. It's a doggone good guitar. Thank you. I've had una paloma blanca. I'm just a farm animal. Telling the power of rock. Right? I'm sorry, I just had to play that selection with this guitar because it sounds so doggone. So I think with old Keith playing his single pickup, Junior playing that particular song, it sounded so doggone good. But this guitar, doggone it, Reverend Sensei Jr. 1 P90 baby. They call it the Reverend 9A5 bridge pickup. And I gotta tell you what, it rocks with the vigorous vehemence and parallel. Adam Baum. Says, do reverends work well for playing Dylan the Villain? Well, I don't know about that. dig it? I was looking at a... Joy Buzzer says out there, Joy Buzzer's question is, I was looking at LP Jr. with a single P90 the other day at the shop. They're magnificent. I'm telling you what. I tell you who. Have I mentioned this guitar is like $6.99? Is that what we said? $7.99. Thank you. $7.99. So I just put it on sale. No, don't listen to me. I met Greg 25 years ago and said Telecasters were ugly, and now I own 2 of them. I like that kind of talk. Jesus, your licks are tasty. Well, thank you very much. Give us some ZZ Top. Hello from the Czech Republic. Greetings to you. What are the controls? Ian Anderson. This is the volume, the tone, and then this control is the bass contour switch. That's right. Jim Lobbs, you know, the Music Man. It's that tone of doom and destruction. I'm bad, and doggone it, I'm nationwide, said Bill Gibbons at some point in time. Am I right or am I right? Right? Then, right, something like that. A little bit of that Bill Gibbons. Awful beefy tone out of this rascal. It's a doggone beefy tone. Diggity doggone it. Wildwood is a store in Louisville, Colorado. Reverend guitars are made actually in South Korea, and then they go to Toledo, Ohio to get set up into submission, and then are sent out to Wildwood Guitars. WildwoodGuitars.com is where you want to go to find all the information necessary. Why would one choose this guitar over your Gristlemaster? Well, the Gristlemaster does a whole different thing. Now, my Gristlemaster that'll have two P90s. Ooh, this is just a bare bones weapon of destruction. I would just have this guitar just for messing around with one P90. You kidding me? That's some juicy toning. That sounds magnificent. All right, question time out there. This is usually the time of the Wildwood Live that I open it up for some questions out there. Joy Buzzer, he says, I want one of those 1-hour online lessons with Greg. I need to learn all of these things. Well, doggone it, you can go to my website, gregkoch.com. You can buy a Skype lesson on there. You can buy a hat. You can buy one of my 17 instructional materials, video stuff, audio stuff, printed stuff, you name it. Not to mention 17 audio recordings featuring my songwriting stylings and guitar manipulations and songsmanships. And there's also shirts. There's pedals. There's my Gristle King pedal, which is a glorious overdrive and clean boost pedal. This is an excellent question by Peter V. He says, how much gristle is too much gristle? The gristle that can be named is not the gristle, Peter. Remember that. I heard that Jesus just left Chicago and he's bound for Ashwaubenon, Wisconsin, which is a bold community just outside of Green Bay. And he's headed up there to hang out with Bill Gibbons. And do I like Bill Frisell? Of course. Bill Frisell is a magnificent beast. What does the neck feel like? Well, I would say that it is, it seems to have a little more chunk to it than the average Reverend neck. I would say it's a medium C-shaped neck. Mason, I don't know about that, where the pickups are made. That would be something you would consult. Hey, Lawton Childs, what's going down? I see we meet again here on the Inner Google. Why don't the block inlays on? Why don't I like block inlays on pale fretboards? I don't know. This is a little lighter Palfero than usual, I think, but that's all right. You know, to each their own, as I like to say. Excuse me, did you hear that little sneeze? I think that's the first time I've sneezed on all of these live streams. Mark it on your calendars. Today was the day that Drade shed snot, live on the Inner Googles. What? But my man does it gent. Clicks and grunts. It's fourth down and I wanted to punt. Right? I think we did it. We did it. But too much reverb for Jet. You're right. You're right. Sounds like my wife when I tell her I'm going golfing. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, the Wanton song. Those lyrics are forbidden. Those lyrics are forbidden, and they're making me sneeze. Little feet, ooh. The cow's ass, the pig's ass, and the horse's ass. Sniffles for Drade. Mississippi Queen, you know what I mean. Mississippi Queen, you call me heavenly. I don't know the rest of the words, so I'm gonna just growl. Right? Am I right? Sorry, I lost control there. Mississippi's not hoo-doo-doo-doo. I just love that tone. It's so damn juicy. Michael asks an interesting question. What is the story behind your Drade moniker? Let me tell a little story about Drade. So back in the day, my sister lived at my parents' house with her young son, Andrew Stephen Koch. Andrew Stephen, he will get even, is my nickname for him. And I went up to college, and I'd come home for the holidays, and I did what college-age kids do. You go out with your friends, and you get yourself a little on the Anibes side of town, and next thing you know, I would show back up at home, and in the morning I'd be hung over, like my brain had just gotten hit by some kind of vessel of a intergalactic nature. And then my sister and my mom would want to go out shopping or something. Said, "Oh, Greg's home. Let's make him watch Andrew." And he's this little kid. They just plop him on my chest. And he'd be looking down at me like drool, little kid. And I'm looking up on him. Oh God. So I'd babysit for him. And then when he got a little bit older, he couldn't say his G's real well. So he'd be running around the house making all kinds of noise, and I'd be hungover, and I'd go, "Silence, child!" And he'd look at me and stop. He'd look at me. "Silence yourself, Drade." Because he couldn't say his G's, so I was Drade. "Silence yourself, Drade." So I became Drade in the eyes of some. Am I right? Oh, do 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 do. Silence yourself, Drade. Brian says, my ear headphones are loving that Gitbox. It's a glorious guitar. Glorious guitar. Just love it. Smell the gloves here. David, smell the gloves here. Listen, folks, it's 4:05. It's past the witching hour. This David Donahue is saying the following. A lot of comments every day about great tone. Very correct. Thank you very much. Greg can make anything sound good. Well, I do my best. But his collaboration with Koch and his signature amp is stupendous. His amp is a tone beast. It is indeed. It's a savage beast. That's what I like to say. For a single pickup guitar, very, very, very versatile, ladies and gentlemen, the Sensei Jr. There's two of them at Wildwood, right? I think there's three of them. There's one that's blue, kind of a green, but there's two in this color, which I like, which is kind of that traditional, kind of, not quite a TV yellow, but glorious. Sorry, I got the sniffles, folks. I don't know, it just came like a thief in the night. Sometimes it just comes like a thief in the night. Yeah, I'm gonna have to start wearing long sleeve shirts so that the leaves are falling all around. Time I was on my way. Thanks to you, I'm much obliged for such a pleasant stay. Lost my mind. Not unusual. Listen, folks, thanks so much for tuning in. Don't be afraid to go over to that Wildwood website, see what the heck's going on. Say, hey, bros. I was watching Drake on the TV today, and he was playing a magical guitar. Well, messed up with the rhythm there. It could happen. It's the sniffles. It's the sniffles that made me do it. Folks, thanks so much, as usual, for tuning in. Be back tomorrow, Friday. I can't believe tomorrow's Friday again. I think I'm in some kind of weird time capsule. Because every day I'm like, wasn't it just whatever. Listen, tomorrow, Friday, 4 p.m. Central Time, we'll be rocking. Dylan will be with me. Dylan's with me on Mondays and Fridays. And don't forget, the band is doing a full band live stream Saturday for my YouTube channel and on Facebook at 5 p.m. Central Time. Toby will be here. Dylan and I and Toby will engage in spirited rockcraft. So come on down. Come on down to the Paradise City where the grass is green and the doggone something's something. All right. When was the last time I played standing up? That's an excellent question, Henry. I do not know. Yeah, hit that like button. Doggone it, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please do so. Subscribe. What are the things the YouTubers say one time? They say click subscribe, share, and ring the bell to get the notifications of when I go live, so you can come on down and see and hear all the new things going on at the Greg Koch's YouTube. Over there on the YouTube, I'll be giving her. I'm gonna give her with my son on the drums. Boy, he whacks that thing good. And that Toby coming down, he's gonna give her on that organ. He's not afraid. I don't even know what any of that means. Like, comment, and subscribe. I like that. Good. Thank you. Does it come with two P90s? I believe it might. This is the Sensei Jr. I think the full-on Sensei. You might get all of them. Smash the like button. I gave mine a donkey punch. Oh yeah, you betcha one time. Listen, thanks so much for tuning in, ladies and gentlemen. Always appreciate it. Enjoy the remainder of your Thursday. We'll see you tomorrow at 4 p.m. Central and Saturday, 5 p.m. Central. Tell your friends, say, friends, are you ready to get your brain scalded by the power of rock music? Tune in Friday or Saturday at 5 p.m. Central and hear the Koch Marshall Trio deploy their scabbard and unleash the mighty blade of rock as they slice through the atmospheres of time and space. Ooh. All right, with that, it's dinner time. What are we having? I don't know. What are we having for dinner, Dylan? Do we know? Oh, Dylan's got to go to work. He's not on dinner patrol. Dylan's got to go to work. 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 He's going to work. And with that, I'll wish you a fond adieu.